These are Brussels sprouts, which I need to come and start to trim back soon. My borage has died. The heat got it, I think. I'm not sure. But look how pretty. Zinnias. Those are cosmos. My green beans I need to harvest. Another sunflower that goes really high up. That's really pretty. This, I believe, is a giant marigold that hasn't bloomed yet. We'll see when it starts blooming. That's a zinnia also that hasn't bloomed yet. And these are my purple tomatillos, which are late, but I've got little mini tomatillo. Sorry, it doesn't like to focus on tiny things. Someday, I'll upgrade to a better camera. There's some calendula. This is my crazy garden, y'all. Okay, so my pumpkin fell. It was hanging from this sunflower stalk, and it fell. Now it's on the ground. But it should still keep growing. And my corn is falling over, too, because of the pumpkin. Holy cow. We'll see if we actually get corn. I don't know. There's pumpkin vine climbing all through the corn. I don't think that's what they mean by the Three Sisters project or concept. I don't think so. I don't think that's what they meant. But I do have some volunteer tomatoes here that I staked up. They look like mostly cherry variety, which is cool. There looks like maybe there's at least one like Amish paste. Oh no, wait, those aren't volunteers. That's right, I did plant those. I planted those. Those were extra. I have volunteers in the other garden though. These are beets. This is actually what the beets look like after I harvested some and let the ones that were too small, I let them continue to grow. So they're still in the ground and they filled out. So it just goes to show you, competition in plants is not a great thing. This one's nice and big. I don't know if you can see that. It's getting there. Anything bigger than a golf ball, honestly, is a win for me. I do prefer them to be like a handful size. Here's a chicken. Hey, chicken. Oh, yeah? It's either Big Mama or Gilda. I'm pretty sure it's Big Mama. I can't tell them apart unless they're standing next to each other. And there's Phoebe over there in her hutch. Hey, Phoebe. Yeah? Hi. You enjoying the shade? I don't have any snacks for you right now. There's some poppies here in the corner, too, that are really pretty. And sunflowers. And this pumpkin, it just climbs the fence, but it climbed the fence, and now it's like climbing into the neighbor's fence. Now it's climbing along this fence, which is normally for the green beans. It's like back in the trees back there too. Oh my gosh, the pumpkin goes all the way back there. That's crazy. This fuzzy stuff that you probably can't see because it won't focus on it. This is Swiss chard that's gone to seed. I've been trying to cut it back and feed it to the chickens. It will survive the winter, at least this did. This is from last year. It survived the winter. We'll see if it survives again. I don't need any seeds, so I've just been feeding it to the chickens. I've got so many seeds from last year, I don't need any more. But over here I've got some more lettuce. I need to actually pull the lettuce out and reseed, replant. And then I've got some carrots also that are just finishing. Hopefully they'll be done soon. And more tomatoes over there. Those are black strawberry tomatoes, I think, or the berries. I can't remember. I have to look at my map. I have a map with all the tomatoes and what they're called. This is a squash. Looks like it's like a patty pan or small summer squash. Ah, sorry, it was sticking to the leaf. So they're growing. There's some marigolds. These were giant purple poppies. You can see one of them that's almost dried up. It looks more red, but it's actually purple. What else can I show you before my battery dies? Got kale, alyssum, some peppers, basil, more brassicas, which are mostly Brussels sprouts. There is a few, what's it called, broccolis in there, and I've been harvesting the little broccoli heads as they come up. When you harvest your broccoli, guys, turn you around again. Ooh, sorry. When you harvest your broccoli, if you get a big head of broccoli, don't take the whole plant out. Just take the head, the little, what you want to eat, and then leave the plant. What will happen is it'll start to sprout little baby broccolis like this. You see? I harvested this broccoli a while ago, and now I've got baby ones. And it'll keep doing that. It'll bush out. I've had a broccoli last me 2 years that way, and I got meal after meal of broccoli heads just because I left the plant in the ground and continued to harvest. This is an eggplant. Hey, a flower, finally. It's so tiny. We'll see if we get anything. These are, I think these are actually the Berry's Crazy Cherry tomato, because they're prolific. There's so many cherries on one, that's one branch. Actually, that's one branch, because it splits. It's crazy. Look at all those. Those are tomatoes, you guys. I'll be tomato rich as long as it stays warm for a few more weeks. More lettuce I need to pull out. I've been working my way through this bed, pulling stuff out to give to the chickens. The reason I'm pulling is, you see, these have grown these long stalks with seeds at the top. Well, they're not seeds, but flowers at the top. These are lettuces that have gone to seed, and that just means that they're, sorry, my hands are dirty, means that they're trying to produce seed. It's too hot for them. They've given up. If you taste it, and it's super bitter, ugh, nobody wants to eat that. But my chickens do. They don't care. So I've been pulling them in batches and feeding them across the way to the chickens, and they love it. So I'll keep doing that until this whole bed is cleared out. I've got a couple carrots here that I'm waiting to let them grow a little bit bigger. They're still pretty small. Plus, I'd rather not harvest them on a really hot day. Cooler day means a sweeter carrot. So, my strawberries, which are going to do amazing next year. This year I reset them. I don't know if anybody saw on my YouTube page, or Facebook page, I mean. I pulled out all the plants and reset them with new plants, and they took forever to recuperate from that. So next year these are going to be crazy strawberry full. This is called an orange hat micro cherry tomato, and it's beautiful. They're tiny. They're little tiny. Sorry for baby talk. Can't help baby talk my plants. That's a pumpkin, which I'm actually going to rotate and try to get it to climb the chicken coop. I did that last year. It was so cool, but we're a little late this year. I don't know if it'll do it.